Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a special video tonight, and then after this, I'm probably just gonna go play some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which it is a pretty fun game, honestly. It's a more open world game, but it's really fun, and I'll do a game review for it in the coming months when I get done with it, of course, and get done with the DLC stuff that I'm gonna plan on purchasing in January. But to talk about this special video, this is for what I'm excited for in 2022 for music and movies. So I'm going to discuss what I'm very excited for new music and new movies for the new year 2022 that's coming up in a couple days, and let you know what I'm excited about it, why I'm so excited for it. So let's dive into this special video. Now, this was a planned video I was supposed to do maybe last week, but I didn't come around to it. But yeah, my most anticipated artists or band, or maybe a new album from the band. The first one I'm going to mention is Breaking Benjamin, because it has been a while since the last studio album, which was Ember. That was the official last studio album they did, but Aurora was the next release. So I guess technically, I think we'll be getting another album from them next year. I hope so, because it's been quite a while since the last album, which was Ember. And then Aurora was just re-releases for previous songs. So, yeah, I just wanted to mention that first because I'm so anticipated to see if they're gonna drop a new single next year and then announce an album after that. But yeah, sorry, I'm messing with my Xbox One controller. Um, After that is Godsmack. Godsmack is dropping an album next year because it has been almost 4 years since When Legends Rise. I don't know when it's gonna drop the next album, but I'm presuming summertime or at least the fall of next year. We'll just wait and see. But basically, yeah. Um, After that is Underoath with Voyrus. That's coming out in like about 2 weeks or almost 2 weeks from now. Officially almost 2 weeks from now, because it comes out January 14th. I'm very excited to see how it turns out. I think we only have, I think we already got like 5 or 6 singles. Can't remember how many singles, but I think we got half the album. And I think they're patiently waiting to drop the last single. And if they drop 6 singles, that's going to be only 4 songs we're going to be excited for the new album. And it's a 38-minute album, so it's going to be very short, honestly. So then comes Skillet after that. I'm not very excited for their new album. I'm very worried, but I just wanted to mention it. So you'll definitely see an album review for Dominion. Next, I think is As It Is. I Went to Hell and Back. I personally like this band. I still do, even though they experimented quite a bit with their newer stuff. I still think they pulled off a pretty good job with the I Don't Give a Fuck song, IDGAF song. And sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles for a moment. It needed cracking. But yeah, ooh, that was a pretty loud one. But yeah, after that is Korn with Requiem, and that's coming out the same day, February 4th. Very excited for it. Can't wait to see what these guys will do. I might check out Jethro Tull's new album on January 28th. I haven't decided yet, but then there's Kiefer Sutherland's new album, and I don't know. He's more of a country artist, and I'm not feeling for that kind of country vibe that he goes with. that country genre he goes for. So it'd probably be an album I skip on listening to, but that's just my opinion. Um, the next album to be excited for is Motionless and White. They are dropping an album in 2022, so I'm very excited. I don't know when, but we should be getting it second quarter of 2022, hopefully. Uh, I hope. I don't know when, but we'll just wait and see. Um, because Time Bomb was just a non-album single. They're gonna drop an official single next year for sure. Another band I want to check out, but never got a chance to check out, is Megadeth. Um, I've heard about them and heard that their music's really good. They are a classic rock band, so I'll definitely check them out. Anthrax is supposed to come out with an album next year, so I know Megadeth teased a new song, or Dave Mustaine, I believe is his name. I can't remember if I'm saying his last name right. He teased a little snippet for the new song, which is called Life in Hell. So I think the song's gonna come out next month. Honestly, I'm just predicting, but we'll just wait and see. Next is I think next would be I already mentioned Godsmack. I already mentioned uh Breaking Benjamin. Those are the two artists I'm excited for. Yeah, next will be Shinedown. They have announced that they will drop a single in January, along in the coming months for a new album after that, so second quarter of 2022. Um, but we'll just wait and see. And then I mentioned more albums than I did movies. Movies, there's not a lot of great movies to come out for the beginning of 2022. I'm just not fascinated with all these other movies coming out in 2022. Like the Black Phone got delayed to June 24th of 2022, and I was a little disappointed. Um, I am excited for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the sequel to the first one, because it's gonna have Knuckles in it, and that is gonna be an interesting fight between Sonic and Knuckles. So I think they'll pull it off and do a pretty good job. The first one was a success. I was really surprised with the first one and how it performed. But yeah, after that is mainly uh I'll talk a little more on albums in just a second. Scream 5, not very excited for it. I have very low expectations of it being a success and being more of a clusterfuck of a mess, in my opinion. But that's just what I think. Because they made 4 Screams. I know it has the original cast from the originals from the 90s all the way to the fourth one, but I just don't think it's gonna do well. I just feel that it's gonna flop, and that's just my opinion. Um, yeah, after that, I'll just talk more on albums and then end this video in just a moment. Um, there's Animals as Leaders that are dropping a new album, Placebo, I think is what it's called. I think I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. I might be saying the wrong title of the album name. I'd have to look at the 2022 new albums, but Bad Omens is dropping a new album late February. So is Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses is only releasing a EP next year, and I think some of the first quarter of 2022 is going to be packed full of music. Even for singles, it'll probably have a lot of singles. I don't know if there's going to be any albums that are interesting in the first quarter. There's going to be some, but not as many, if I'm being 100% honest. But yeah, after that is just It's The Death of Peace of Mind that's dropping for Bad Omens' his new album. I'm very excited for that. I want to get my copy for it for sure come January. So, yeah, and I'm getting the Korn album too, of course, because it's Korn. They put out some good music, but it's going to be a short album. It's only going to be 32 and a half minutes. So that's pretty short for an album. Next is, like I said, Shinedown's dropping an album. Then Avenged Sevenfold is apparently making their return. I don't know if they're going to. But we'll just wait and see. Hopefully Crossfaith drops an album next year, because their last release was in 2020. And that was a good release. I think it's called Species that they released, and that was pretty good. Really good, I should say. But other than that, I'm not sure what else to talk about in this video. I gotta end this video in a moment, but pretty much, I forgot to mention the second quarter of 2022 albums. Northlane Obsidian, that's gonna be a great album. Charlie XCX Crash, March 18th. Stabbing Westward with their new album, that's coming out March 18th as well. And then Bryan Adams, I'll definitely check out the Bryan Adams album on March 11th. And yeah, Fozzy has finally announced their long-awaited studio album. It's called Boombox. I hope it does well, but we'll just wait and see. But anyways, I'm going to end this video, but comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of your thoughts on what you expect or what you're excited for 2022 in music and movies, if you are very excited for it. I didn't have a lot to talk about movies because it seems like the first quarter and the second quarter for movies are going to be a drag, in my opinion. It's going to be a little underwhelming for movies for the first quarter and the first half of 2022, mainly. I think the second half is going to be better because it's going to have better movies. I know the movie Death on the Nile is coming out in February, I believe. So I'll definitely check that out. It's a long-awaited, anticipated movie I'm excited for. So definitely tune in for that movie review this coming up February. But anyways, if you did enjoy this, what I'm excited for in 2022 for movies and music and movies, comment below and let me know your thoughts on this video. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I wanted to drag it out for a bit because I had a lot to talk about with new releases for the first quarter of 2021. Then some other releases. I am reviewing Earl Sweatshirt's new album called Sick. It's coming out January 14th, so definitely tune in for that. I'm going to have 3 album reviews to do for the start of the year, and that'll be on January 14th. Maybe I'll check out something on January 7th. I haven't decided yet, but I'll keep you posted if I decide to. But anyways, stay safe. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed this very lengthy video. And as always, I'll see you in my next review.